In Red Dead Online, there is a lot of weapons. 26 different guns actually. So it can be overwhelming when trying to choose which guns to use. Therefore, in this video I am going to show you the best weapons in Red Dead Online currently in 2022. But before we get into the video, I just want to tell you guys about my personal channel where I upload GT Online content instead of Red Dead Online content. But I do upload tutorials, guides and tips and tricks similar to what I do on this channel. So if you do play GT Online, I suggest to go over there and subscribe to it. And also, since you're watching this video, you do play Red Dead Online, and if you do, go downstairs and subscribe to this channel too. If you subscribe to both of these channels, you are a living legend. To start off this list of guns that is the best, we will start with revolvers and pistols. I've put these into the same category since revolvers and pistols are basically the same, but let's start with pistols first. There are 3 pistols in Red Dead Online, and this is the Mauser pistol, the semi-automatic pistol, and the volcanic pistol. The best out of these is the Mauser pistol, and this is by far. I know many players like to use the Mauser pistol, and it is the best in the pistol category. An honorable mention is the volcanic pistol. That one I have seen many other people use. I've also used it myself, and it is quite good. However, I suggest to not use any pistols at all. Basically, the revolvers are better than the pistols, so I don't really recommend to use the pistols, just use a revolver. So let's get on with the revolvers now. In Red Dead Online there are 7 revolvers. These are the Cattleman revolver, the double action revolver, the high roller double action revolver, the Lamat revolver, Lowry's revolver, Navy revolver, and the Schofield revolver. And straight to the point, in here the best one is Navy revolver. The Schofield revolver does come very close to it. I think it's really good too. I used to use it as my main before, but the Navy revolver just outdoes it. The Navy revolver, in my opinion and in many people's opinion, is the best revolver in the game and should be used as dual wielding. For the other revolvers like the Cattleman revolver and the double action revolvers, these two are not that good. Cattleman revolver is what you start with, that's what you spawn in when you spawn in Red Dead Online for the first time, and the double action revolver is basically a Cattleman revolver, but it's a bit better with the action. You can shoot a bit faster because it's double action. Or the Cattleman you can use for a while because it's not that bad, but you already have one, so you no need to buy another one. Also, the high roller double action revolver is basically just a double action revolver, but it has a skin on it. So do not buy this. It's very not necessary because it's as I said, it's basically just a double action revolver with a skin on it. So it just costs more with a skin on it. It's pretty stupid. Don't buy it. We also have the Lamat revolver. This I know a lot of people use. I have not personally used this myself, so I don't have an in-depth opinion on it, but I do know that a lot of people like to use it, and it is quite a good revolver. So if you want to use the Lamat revolver, go ahead. And then we also have the Lowry's revolver. This revolver ain't bad at all, but the way to unlock it is that you have to unlock it by first obtaining the Navy revolver, but not in Red Online. You have to obtain it in GT Online. And this you do by solving the Los Santos slasher mystery and then killing the slasher in GTA Online. And then you have to get 50 kills with the Navy revolver in GTA. So it's quite a process to get this Lowry's revolver, and it's not worth it. Just buy a Navy revolver and you have basically the same thing. The Navy revolver is just the best you can buy, so go for that one and dual wield it. Now with the sidearms done, let's get on with shotguns. I really like shotguns in Red Dead Online. They are really satisfying to use, and some of them are actually really good too. There are 6 shotguns in Red Dead Online. These are the double barrel shotgun, the pump action shotgun, the rear shotgun, the repeating shotgun, the sawed-off shotgun, and the semi-auto shotgun. The best one is the pump action shotgun by far. No need really to buy any of the other ones. Some of the other ones are good, as the double barrel shotgun and the sawed-off shotgun. These two are pretty good, especially the double barrel shotgun. It has insane damage, but it only has 2 shots and then you have to reload. So yeah, the rear shotgun do not buy that. Do not buy that. It's just a skin of the double barrel shotgun, similar to how the high roller double action revolver is just a skin of the normal double action revolver. So don't buy the rare shotgun, it's just a skin. The repeating shotgun is pretty basic. The pump action shotgun definitely outclasses it. The sawed-off shotgun is a pretty good sidearm actually, because you can use, or the sawed-off shotgun goes in the sidearm placement, or the revolver placement, whatever you call it, and you can actually dual wield it. So have your pretty ideas there. And to end it, the semi-auto shotgun is a pretty good shotgun too. It's between the pump shotgun and the semi-auto shotgun, but the pump shotgun is definitely the best. However, the semi-auto shotgun can be used too, I guess. Now on to repeaters. And this is a pretty big part of the video, because you basically use repeaters in every gunfight, especially if you're fighting PvE as against the AI, then you use repeaters all the time. So listen up. We have 4 repeaters in Rdr2 Online, and this is the Carbine repeater, the Evans repeater, the Lancaster repeater, and the Litchfield repeater. The best one here is of course the Lancaster repeater. It is by far the best one. It has good accuracy and good damage. And actually the Carbine repeater is not too bad either. The one you spawn with when you start Rdr2 Online is the Carbine repeater, and it's pretty okay actually. The Evans repeater I have not really used, because I've just used the Lancaster repeater, is the best one, but I have heard many people say that Evans repeater is pretty good for PvP, but you'll have to test this yourself. And the Litchfield repeater I suggest to stay clear of, because the accuracy on this is pretty poor, but the damage is pretty good on it. But yeah, the accuracy lets it down. The Litchfield is also the most expensive one, so stay clear of that one and go for the Lancaster repeater, because it's cheaper and better. Okay, on to rifles now. In Rdr2 Online we have 4 rifles. These consist of the bolt action rifle, the elephant rifle, the Springfield rifle, and the varmint rifle. And in here there is actually 2 must-buy rifles. These are the bolt action rifle and the varmint rifle. The best one out of these is of course the bolt action rifle. If you have played other games like CSGO and stuff like that, the bolt action rifle is basically the AWP of CSGO. It's really good and it's the best. You use the bolt action rifle for most things really. Hunting, PvE, PvP. It's a really good rifle. The elephant rifle got introduced when the naturalist role dropped, and it could maybe be useful for killing legendary animals and stuff like that. That is what it's meant to be, because it's really high damage, but it's not really useful for other things. The Springfield rifle I do not recommend, just buy the bolt action. And yeah, the varmint rifle is really good. You do need it, it's a must buy. And the reason for that is that in the naturalist role you use the varmint rifle to sedate animals. That's the only gun you can sedate animals with. And also you use the varmint rifle in the collector role to shoot eggs up in trees and other collectibles that you need to shoot. If you shoot that with a bolt action rifle or a repeater, you will then destroy the egg, or you will then destroy the collective item. So you have to use a varmint rifle for that. And also the third thing about the varmint rifle is that you use it to shoot small carcasses. If you shoot small animals with a bolt action rifle, you will get a 1-star pelt, and yeah, it's not really good. If you use a varmint rifle on small birds and small animals in general, you will get perfect skinned pelt. So make sure to buy the bolt action rifle and the varmint rifle, because both of these are really good. Onto the sniper rifles now. And in Rdr2 Online there is only 2 sniper rifles you can choose from, and that is the Carcano rifle and the rolling block rifle. I myself is not a very big user of the sniper rifles, but when I have looked on Reddit and other social platforms like YouTube and stuff, and also in game of course, I've seen that the Carcano rifle seems to be the most popular one, and that is one I see the most. That is the one I suggest, and I suppose it's the best one too. I have used it a little bit, but I have no big opinion on it. But if I were to suggest one of these rifles, it would be the Kokano rifle. It's really good for PvP and hunting and most things really. So yeah, buy that one if you need a sniper rifle. To end the video, I have a little bonus for you guys, and that is my loadout. So if you're wondering what I usually run and you want to maybe copy me or something like that, I can tell you. So what I usually run is 2 Navy revolvers that I'm dual wielding. I always use 2 Navy revolvers. I never change them. I then have a pump action shotgun. This is also pretty standard. Most of the time I walk around with this, but sometimes I change it for the varmint rifle or the bow or improved bow. And at last I have the Lancaster repeater most of the time, and then I switch it to the bolt action rifle if I need it for hunting or stuff like that. Don't use a Lancaster repeater for hunting. You could use it, but the bolt action rifle is much better for hunting. So in my loadout I usually use the Lancaster repeater or the bolt action rifle. Anyway guys, this has been a guide on the best weapons and loadouts in Reddit Online. There may be weapons you don't agree on, but this is my opinion. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this awesome guide. And if so, go downstairs and throw that like button into the wall so it turns blue.
It's gay!
Maybe I can get an erection one day.
And of course, do not forget to subscribe. That's all for today. I'll see you next week, lads. Farewell.